This video is to explain the concept of Type 2 detector assemblies and how it originated. The intent of the design of the Type 2 bypass was to be able to lower the pressure loss across a backflow preventer to address the concerns of the fire protection system designers who viewed the backflow preventer as an unwanted reduction in the supply water pressure. With a goal of reducing the pressure loss across the backflow preventer, both national approval agencies governing backflow preventers created a bypass that only bypassed the one check of either the double check detector assembly or the reduced pressure detector assembly. Both considered bypassing the second check of each assembly using a single check, with the assumption that bypassing the 1 psi minimum check would be easier than balancing the flow requirements across the first check, which could be a 5 psi minimum for an RPDA. ASSE published the first set of requirements for the Type 2 bypass in 2005 editions of Section 1047 RPDA and Section 1048 DCDA. The Foundation for Cross-Connection Control and Hydraulic Research at the University of Southern California had been addressing the same concept for inclusion in their edition 10 of their backflow manual since the late 1990s, but the 10th edition was not published until 2009. Both requirements call for test cocks and resilient seated shutoffs before and after the single check in the bypass to be able to adequately test the backflow protection across the single check used for the Type 2 bypass. Both requirements also reduce the minimum flow to be accurately measured to 2 gallons per minute from the earlier 3 gallons per minute requirement. This reduction would also allow a lesser spring check pressure in the bypass check and less total pressure loss, but still allow the water authority to know if there was any unauthorized water usage going through the backflow preventer used on a fire protection system. The reality of the design is that the same level of backflow protection, double check or reduced pressure, is provided with the Type 2 configuration as with the now called Type 1 configuration.